running behind in time. So much to do, so little time. I think you'll be alright tonight. I'll make it up to you somehow. Somehow, I wanna see the world all by myself and drift away to somewhere else. I'll make it up as I go. Tomorrow take another road. Don't try to find me tonight. I'm lost until the sun comes up. Don't try to find me tonight. Some people wanna stay the same. I feel something new every day. Yeah, no limit on what we're here for. So let me make my own way. There's so many precious things. I'll always come back to you. There's so many precious things. So many precious things. I'll always come back to you. Don't try to find me tonight. I'm lost until the sun comes up. Don't try to find me tonight. Don't try to find me tonight. I'm lost until the sun comes up. Don't try to find me tonight. Some people wanna stay the same. I feel something new every day. I'll make it up as I go. Tomorrow take another road. There's so many precious things. So many precious things. There's so many precious things. So many precious things. But I'll always come back to you. Don't try to find me tonight. I'm lost until the sun comes up. Don't try to find me tonight. Don't try to find me tonight. I'm lost until the sun comes up. Don't try to find me tonight. Don't try to find me. I'm lost until the sun comes up. Don't try to find me tonight.
into the Sunday Vibe Show here on Black American Expat Radio.org. I'm in the building until 10 p.m. Shout out to everybody that's rocking out with me on this rainy Sunday evening here in Medellin, in Colombia. And I'm not feeling too good either today, man. I had a situation happen Friday. I ate the wrong food when I was in the bathroom, and they tore my stomach up, and I got over that. And now I'm dealing with a sore throat and some sinus problems. And that always happens this time of the year because it's the rainy season, I think. But when I first moved down here, I noticed during the rain season I have a lot of allergy problems. And it's a medicine I usually take. I gotta order some medicine. I don't know the name of it, but one of my friends referred that medicine to me, and it always worked pretty good. So I gotta probably during the next break try to make me an order. I'm about to sleep it off. Hopefully I wake up tomorrow feeling a hell of a lot better. Right now, it's not a good feel for me. You know, but hey, the show must go on. Show must go on. And I'm not feeling good at all, but I'm going to do the best I can on this Sunday evening. And this week, we should have some updates with the Epstein file. They're going to do a vote this week. So I'm looking forward to seeing how things work out in this situation. We've seen Trump and Epstein in his situation go from bros to foes. From bros to foes. There's a lot of stuff going on in this situation. Bill Clinton, his name came up. Bill was a friend of Trump at one time. Very good friend. Based on what I'm hearing, I heard that he blowed Bill like a trumpet. He blowed Bill like a trumpet, they saying. There's a picture circulating around where he's pointing at his genitals. It look like he's grabbing Bill's genitals. And then they saying that he blowed him like a trumpet. And a lot of people said now they can understand why he was always upset with Hillary. You know, we've seen them go from bros to foes too. Trump will throw you under the bus at any given minute if you prove yourself not to be loyal or dedicated, or if you get caught up in some kind of scandal, he's going to try to distance himself from you. And you're going to he'll throw you under the bus. So we're seeing the same thing with the Epstein. Now he claimed that he wasn't really good friends with Epstein, but there's a whole lot of pictures of them. A whole lot of pictures of them together. They partied together. They, they sent each other cards, birthday cards. And but Trump said that Epstein liked them young, you know. So I wonder what happened. You know, birds of a feather flock together. Birds of a feather flock together. And something happened along the way. You know? Something happened along the way. And what happened, I don't really know. Because I've seen a lot of people, even in my life, I know people who I was close to that I'm no longer close to, and I've seen people come and go. You know, when it comes to friendship, friends come, friends go. They can be there for a season and for a reason. And that's the same thing we've seen with Trump, his situation. You know, people fall out. You look in the Bible, look at Cain and Abel, they was brothers. They was brothers. And they fell out. Well, if brothers can fall out, your friends can fall out. You know? Fall out with friends all the time. And I have situations just like that, where people, a lot of times people get close to you and they have an agenda, you know. Sometimes people would get close to you and they will have an agenda. Sometimes they get close enough to you so they can just insert the knife and stab you in your back. You know, they get close to you like Judas. Judas did to Jesus, sit right next to him at the table and then betrayed him. You know, you gotta watch the people around you, because the people you call your friends or your bros can become your foes. And a lot of times when you're dealing with friendship, even your family, sometimes you're gonna have some jealousy. You're gonna have some jealousy sometimes. Sometimes you could be more successful, or you could be in a better place, or you can be better looking, have a better life, a better wife. The people will become jealous, because not only is the problem is jealousy, you got a lot of time people gonna be competitive too. Even your brothers, as brothers, I've seen brothers that was competitive and compete against each other. And a lot of time it's friendly competition. And sometimes it's not. Sometimes people, you know, they take it personal because they want to be the best. And I didn't have that problem, I don't think, because I was the oldest, so me and my brothers, our age is scattered out, and we're not like next to each other like that, like maybe 4 or 5 years difference in our age, but we was not that close to be competitive, because I don't remember my brother under me competing with me. I never compete with him. But I've seen brothers that compete with each other, and a lot of times they were close to each other's age, maybe a year or two apart, and they competed with each other. And sometimes they became rivals, and you know, it happened. You know, if it happened with your friends, your family, it can happen with your friends. You know, people get close to you just enough so they can, you know, do what they got to do. Even if you look at the story of Samson and Delilah, you know, sometimes you could be sleeping with the enemy. Sometimes you could be sleeping with the enemy. You know, you got to be very careful. Because people would throw you under the bus. And that's what we're seeing going on with Trump. When the heat is on, he always disassociates himself. Just like he threw Mike Pence under the bus. You remember when they were saying kill Mike Pence? He threw him under the bus. You know, you gotta be careful of the people that you call your friends. You gotta be careful because, you know, there's some good people out there. There's some people that mean good. But sometimes when the rubber meets the road and the pressure is up on people, instead of them having your back, they'll stab you in your back very quickly. You know, sometimes you got to do like Jesus did. I do this to my enemies when I see them plotting and trying to work against me. I just look at them and say, do it quickly, you know. Do it quickly. Because, like I said, a lot of times you can look at people and you can tell they have an agenda. They want to get close to you. They want to get to know you. Only to try to take you down or try to destroy you. You know. And I don't operate like that. You know, I don't move like that. One thing about me, I'm a sincere person. I don't have to knock nobody down in order to get elevated in my life because, you know, God always elevate me. You know, God put me where He want to put me. But there have been many people that tried to knock me down. Many people who stabbed me in my back. You know, but in the end, they end up in a bad place. You know, and I still be striving. I still move. You know, I've seen a lot of bad things happen to people that came after me. You know, I don't wish nothing bad on anyone. But the people that came against me, I always see them going through something, and God always handle it in His own turn. So, yeah, it pays to just do the right thing, you know. But you got some bad people out here. You got some people out here that do all type of dirt with you. But then when they get caught, then they become co-defendants. They become co-defendants. You know, testify against you. And that's the reality. That's the reality, man. But we've seen, like I said, Trump go from bros to foes with a lot of people, even with MTG. Right now. He throw her under the bus. You know, you're dealing with a knock. Man, those are the worst people right there. Those are the worst people. They take it to heart, and they'll try their best to destroy you. But a lot of times they fall into their own traps. And I think this gonna happen with Trump. I think that he's gonna fall into his own trap before it's over with. I think the international courts is going to come after him because he's committed all type of crimes. And right now he's doing everything he can to get the heat off of him. Even with this Epstein situation, throwing him under the bus in order for him to, you know, not look bad when all this stuff come out. Because I got a feeling it's going to come out. It's not going to be a good look for him. That's why he's fighting like hell not to get the files released, because he already knows it's not going to be a good look on him. He already knows it's going to probably destroy him, his character. And I think a lot of people got a lot of dirt on him. I think President Putin got some dirt on him. I think Epstein had a lot of dirt on him. And that's why I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to come out in those Epstein files. You listen to Sunday Vibes here on Black American Expat Radio.
Here's a tip from the Travel Bug Treatment Center. Kids who travel do better in reading, math, and general knowledge than those who did not. So get away with the family and reap the benefits for years to come. Plan your next getaway at discoveramerica.com.
My name is Charles Taway. I was in the United States Navy, flight deck, Harry S. Truman. A veteran friend of mine took his own life with a gun. What didn't take place? What didn't happen that could have prevented that? Safely storing your weapon is important. It's your guard that you put up beforehand to ensure that if you're not in the right state of mind, you're still watching your own back. Service never stops as far as locking it up properly. Protect yourself and those around you.
Check us out online at BlackAmericanExpatRadio.com. Also, follow us on Instagram at Black American Expat Radio. Big O as DJ Rock the Spot. Twitter at Bay Radio 74. Facebook at Black American Expat. And on YouTube as Black American Expat Radio and Black American Expat Podcast.
Your request coming up.
But I'm just more of a old R&B's, like 90s, early 2000s R&B.
Hi, it's Brian McKnight here.
Hi, this is Janet Jackson. Hey, this is Mary J. Blige.
Black American Expat Radio.
It's time to relax and feel the vibe. Sunday Vibes. We're here every Sunday for you from 7:30 to 10 p.m. on the Black American Expat Radio Network.
You tuned into the Sunday Vibes show here on the Black American Expat Radio. I'll be glad with this show over with, man. I'm going to get me some rest this evening after the show because I'm not feeling so good. I'm telling you, I'm under the weather right now. I can't wait to take this medicine so I can feel good. I was going to try to do the late show tonight, but I'm not feeling up to it. The only way I pop back up and do the late show is recuperate within the time. So about 1 o'clock in the morning, if I'm feeling better, then I come back and do it. But this time of the year, always a rough time when it's raining like this, rain season. It always make me sick like this. So I got to get myself together. We're broadcasting here in Medellin, Colombia. And I was looking on the internet last week, and I saw this guy saying he was denied entry into Colombia. Well, I'm going to do a video about that. Hopefully this upcoming week, if I feel better. I was going to do it today, but I'm not feeling good. I was going to do it earlier today, but I'm not feeling so well. Hopefully next week I can do this video about this passport bro that was denied entry to Colombia. One thing you got to know when you're traveling to these countries, you got to be on the up and up. You got to be on the up and up. You got to be familiar with the situations that's going on, and of course if you come in here, you should already know that, especially if you come to Medellin, you come to CTG, any other parts of this country, they cracking out on these passport bros. So you got to do your due diligence when it comes to traveling. You know, you're going to be like that guy they turned him around, they denied him entry. They denied him entry into the country because he has some condoms. I think he has some sex pills. And that's very dumb. That's very dumb. If you come into a place like this where they're cracking down on sex tourism, then you should not have condoms in your luggage. Or you should not have no sex pills in your luggage, because they're gonna look for stuff like that. Sex toys and stuff like that. You're gonna get denied entry when you come to a place like this, especially when they're cracking down. You gotta be on your P's and Q's. And you gotta be very cautious when you come to packing your luggage. So because you're gonna get denied entry if you come here like the guy did last week with condoms and sex pills. Also, make sure you got a clean background too. You can't have no shady background. When I say shady background, I'm talking about a violent crime, a violent felony, or a sexual felony. You know, because they're gonna take your background. They've been doing that a whole lot too lately. You got a very shady or suspicious background, then they might deny you entry. So I'm going to talk about this hopefully sometime this week on the Expat Evening Express show. I do that Monday through Thursdays from 7:30 until 10 p.m. So I'm going to talk about that this upcoming week because I need to address a whole lot of stuff so you can not have the same problems when you enter this country. You know, a lot of this stuff is common sense, though. A lot of this stuff is common sense. A lot of people don't use common sense because they're not thinking with the right head. You know, instead of thinking with the big head, they're thinking with the little head. And you're gonna mess up all the time when you do that. When you thinking with the little head, you're gonna always set yourself up for failure. So you gotta be very careful. And you got to be alert. Because they're turning people away every day. Every day they're turning people away. Because they're cracking down on all of this stuff. You know, it was okay in the beginning until a lot of you guys come down here, you put all this stuff on YouTube. And then you make the place hot for everybody. And you do stuff like that. You know, putting this stuff on social media. And a lot of these girls that come to this city, their family members don't know they down here doing that type of work. But then they look up to see them on YouTube. And a lot of you guys out here, you recording the women, but you're not asking for permission, and you just putting them on YouTube. And that's not a good look. That's not a good look at all. So they cracking down on people. But I'm gonna deal with that this upcoming week. So just stay tuned. You know, we're going to talk about that on the Expat Evening Express show, and I'm going to make a video about it too. We're going to upload it. So we're looking forward to that. I'm about to get back to the music, man. Like I said, I'm not feeling it today. Not right now. I was okay earlier. It seemed like, as you got later, closer to the show, then I started feeling a certain type of way. And I can't wait to take this medicine, so we're going to go back to the music. We'll be right back. You listen to Sunday Vibes.
Pieces of a dream that I pick up in my mind and I fly.
wrap up this edition of the Sunday Vibe Show. I'll be back in the building next Sunday. Same time, same place. Had some technical difficulties with the camera a few minutes ago. But we're going to work it out though. We'll have everything up and running. And I might come back later this evening and do the late show from 1 to 3. So make sure you tune in to BlackAmericanExpatRadio.org where we stream live 24/7 over there. So go check me out on that platform. And I'll be back next week at the same time, in the same place. And I will be grinding time live at Temple number 9 tomorrow from 1 to 6. So check me out over there. We're going to be talking about a whole lot of stuff that we didn't talk about over here this evening. So hope everybody have a great week as we're into the overtime right now. I'm into the overtime right now because we have some technical difficulties. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. We're gonna work everything out though. Like I said, we in the new studio. We getting everything sorted out so we can bring you a better show. So we'll be back next week here, or if we not.
Join us for Sunday Vibes, heard exclusively on Black American Expat Radio Network from 7:30 to 10 p.m.
Check us out online at BlackAmericanExpatRadio.com. Also, follow us on Instagram at Black American Expat Radio. Bigo as DJ Rock the Spot. Twitter at Bay Radio 74. Facebook at Black American Expat. And on YouTube as Black American Expat Radio and Black American Expat Podcast.
Yo aparecí y ella se fue, bembele, se fue. Y cuando pregunto dónde está, nadie a mí me quiere contestar. Anoche voló, marchó sin mí, dicen que se ha ido pa' Brasil. Se fue, bembele. Se fue sin mí, se llevó todo el olvidó de mi sentir. Se dejó un dolor y un pantalón que ahora me pongo para dormir. Aún guardo secretos, susurro prohibido y el cuerpo encendido para ti. El olor del barrio y el calor de la locura se fue. Bembelé, se fue, bembelé, bembelé. Se fue de mí. Bembelé, 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 bembelé. Bembelé, 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 bembelé. Bembelé, 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 bembelé. Bembelé, 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 bembelé. Poniendo flores de jardín sobre todos nuestros sueños. Y canto más fuerte que llegue la rumba, que el aire se lleve mi cantar. Rumba que te tumba por amor, amor a mi locura.